not planning on doing a treadmill run this morning, but I walked down the road. I usually I always actually walked from my place to the beach and then I start running there. It's like maybe 300 meters because I don't go straight. I like follow on the paths so that I don't get hit by cars, and also so I have a little bit longer to warm up. At that point, I got almost to the end of my street and it was not raining at all. I think maybe it was spitting a little bit when I was leaving my place. And by the time I got there, it was only like 100 meters. It was almost bucketing. Okay, no, it was very dramatic. It was just raining. It was just like actually raining, not just spitting. And I was like, look, it's actually cold. It's raining. We're about to go away. I don't want to get sick. And my partner's just been sick. So I'm also more likely to get sick because of that. But because of this then as well. And I was like, why make this harder than it needs to be? So then I just walked back, got my car, went straight to the gym, ran on the treadmill. And it was good. I like running on the treadmill because, I mean, I like it. It's not my favorite necessarily, but I think it's nice to do occasionally. The only thing is, I find that when I run on a treadmill, my warm-up pace feels faster than it is. So then I feel discouraged and I feel like slow because I'm like, this is hard. Like this feels fast, but it's my warm-up pace. And then I get to my actual running pace of like a tempo or like threshold pace, and that feels easier. It feels like I'm flying. Then I'm able to go faster. And then I don't know. It's really weird, but it feels like nice. I think it's because it's like a consistent pace, whereas on the roads or like on the paths rather, I've got to put the effort in to be at that speed. Whereas on the treadmill, all you have to do is maintain it. It puts you at that speed, or else you'll fall off. Breakfast, shower and get ready and whatnot. And I'm going to record a podcast this morning, and then I've just got a lot of work to do, so I don't really need to film my work, maybe little bits of b-roll, but like this is not what this vlog's about. This vlog is probably just a normal vlog where I'm training and it just happens to be Christmas time. I don't particularly celebrate it. I'm not against Christmas by any means. I would consider myself a Grinch because he's like popping off at the moment on like TikToks. He's just so funny. So like I'll be a Grinch, I don't care. But nah, it's just like not for me. I don't have any reason to celebrate it. So like I don't get in that festive mood or whatever. But my partner and I are just going away. It'll be nice to go away together. He's been working so hard. So yeah, we're gonna go away. But I'm gonna do some work today. Or lots of work rather. Packing, and then we'll go, and then I'll just vlog the trip because it'll be fun. And we're gonna still be running because we've got a half marathon next week. In exactly 1 week, we'll be running a half marathon through the bush trail run. And I have not broken in my trail running shoes, but I'm gonna bring them with us so that I can just wear them on like a little bushwalk or something. Today's episode I'm very excited for because I feel like it's coming at a good time for anyone that's setting big goals for 2025 but is worried that they're going to repeat the same habit as every other year, let's be honest, of not committing to those resolutions, goals, habits, anything. Ignore my hair, I still need to actually redo my pigtails properly. I'm like so proud of myself for how I've been showing up with YouTube and podcasts. It just makes me really happy. So I've just recorded my podcast, uploading it now. It's season 3, episode 15. And season 1 started like 3 years ago or something. And so like the first 2 seasons only have 20 episodes or something like that. And then season 3 is on 15 now. And it's going to go beyond 20 before I go into like another season. I just kind of wrapped things up as I took... Like I wrapped it up each season as I took too long off, but like just like left it at 20 kind of. I'm pretty sure it was like about 20 at least for each. And I was like, you know what? Nope. It's been months since I've uploaded. Let's start a new season, fresh, whatever. But I'm on a good roll with this one. I don't know how long of this season I'll do. I do have a planned break, but I don't think that'll be a break to where I go into a new season. I don't really know. I can do whatever the fuck I want though. So on YouTube though, I've started playlists. I did this last year where I've got season 1 and season 2, and season 1 is just last year, so 2023, and then season 2 is 2024. Season 3 will be 2025, which is wild. So this podcast episode is all about how to stay committed, especially during this time of year. I can understand there's a lot of overwhelm of like, you've got all these goals, but you've never achieved them before, or you've barely achieved your New Year's resolutions or whatever. So you can be almost deterred from even making goals because you're like, shit, I've never committed before. Who the fuck am I to say that I've got all these goals because I'm not going to commit now because I don't know how. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not disciplined. Hold the fuck up. Listen to this episode because you will be. You'll understand how to commit because it's a simple equation. As I say in the episode, I give you that simple equation. So I'm just going to, upload this. And then, very exciting, I'm actually going to go pick up some samples for Indefinable The Label, which I cannot show you the actual samples. Some of them are shipment samples, well, supposedly, I'm pretty sure, are shipment samples of the men's collection, which is the next one to be launched. The bulk production's almost done, and then I'll be receiving that in the Gold Coast. But they give you shipment samples, pretty much just one of each thing, of each colour, from your bulk production. That's exactly what the rest of your bulk production is going to look like, and you just get the one size typically. And then just so you can like take photos with it and everything. So, or salesman samples, I think is like another way of saying that. But anyway, so I'll be able to like take some photos in that of like sneak peeks to start revealing. So follow us on Instagram if you want to start like looking at that. The women's, I had 2 more samples, like 2 of the pieces coming, and like samples of those because they just weren't ready yet. I'm hoping these will be the final. I was hoping the last ones were gonna be the final, then I was hoping the last ones were gonna be final, and they were closer. But now I've got a lot more hope that these will be the actual last ones. Even if there's a little bit of changes, hopefully they're small enough changes, or hopefully no changes at all, that I'll be able to just be like, okay, make these small changes, promise me, and we'll go to bulk with that. I won't be able to show you, but I'll maybe be able to give you like my comments. Way too young and way too drunk to be saying you need my love, and you just need some therapy. You just need some therapy. Hell yeah. It's quite heavy actually, but it's like quite compact. They've done well. Good job. To think that is one entire men's collection and some extra samples is crazy. Crazy town. So I have my samples. I'm about to try them on and you can't see, so don't look. Turn the colour off, please. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Yes. I am happy thus far. Yes, queen. Let me put my phone in the pocket. What? Pocket? Did she just say pocket? Stunning. I need to take photos of this and then I'll try on the other one. I don't think I've made it clear how much I actually love these. The more I took photos in them, saw them from behind and everything, and I love them. And so those were the shorts, these are the leggings. So the problem with these last time was that they were too high-waisted. It came up way too high. I have a relatively short torso, so I do have to take into account that mine is probably just shorter than the average torso, I suppose. But it was still like way too high. Okay, these are on. And also I'm like short, I'm 5'3". So I also take into account my ankle length, like the length of the leggings themselves need to be a little bit longer, like they need to be a bit longer on me. So I will show you the fact, wait, it's hard to show you, but they bunch up a little bit, but that's actually a good thing because I'm short and they're not bunching in a way where it's ugly. It's a point where I can fold them. I don't know if that's too much though. because that was an issue. They came too long and too high-waisted, so we changed the waist. We changed the length of the legs themselves, like we changed both of those things. That is much better. I'm gonna actually have to like measure these to make sure that they did change them to the measurements that we asked for. So actually I'm not sure. The leggings themselves, it's so much pressure saying yes or no or whatever, because it either delays it or you say yes to something and you get a bulk production of something that's like not right. So I don't know, because I am short. I need to remember that. See, this is where I wish I was like still on the Gold Coast, so I could just get my sister to try these on, because she's tall and has a longer torso, and she's like still a size small though, and these are a size small. They fit really nicely though. And the up top, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm gonna take photos in these. I'm gonna measure them to make sure that the legs are not still too long. And then I'm gonna see if my sister can maybe like send me measurements of her legs or something, just so I can get a good reference of like, I'd say that she's got tall limbs and I've got short limbs. So if I can meet in the middle of that, or at least like fit her, because I don't want to not be able to cater to the tall girls rather. Sorry, there's some construction. And also this video is turning into some behind the scenes of ITL, but that's okay. You're welcome. I find this stuff interesting. So yes, I'm going to see if she can send me some measurements of her legs, and that should help. But shorts, I'm approving. Leggings, so close to approving. I think I just need some like confirmation on the length of the legs, and then I'll be so happy. Honestly, I would wear these now with the amount that it bunches up at the ankles. I don't have like the means, like the budget to have like a tall girl version and a short girl version kind of thing. The last leggings, like they're obviously slightly different in style, but they are shorter than these ones for sure, because I was trying to cater more to taller girls, but for that means that like short girls like myself, or at least people with shorter legs, would then have to like fold the bottom up, or you know, it's bunching a tiny bit. But also just depends like how much you play with it too, play around with where you put the fabric. But yes, anyway, close to approving it because I'm fine with it. I've just got to make sure and be confident that other people will be fine with it, or these are just not the leggings for them, and that's okay because I cannot please everyone, obviously. Yes, anyway, exciting. Okay, it is almost lunchtime, so I'll have some lunch and then pack and everything and do some more work, do this stuff, and then we go. Oh wow, you're already getting comfortable?
I've picked my spot. If you need me at all, I'll be out here. Reading my book. Without a care in the world. This is Luke's spot. I'm not moving. I refuse.
It is nice. Nice in the sun. Do you want to unpack the car or nah?
Nah.
You good?
I'm good.
This is all you need.
That's all I need.
Air fryer.
You're gorgeous.
You done good, kid.
Good. You can't open that box either.
Do you mean I'm physically incapable, or like I shouldn't? Secret. Secret. Thank you. Lat couldn't fit through the door. The kitchen is so nice. Oh, that's terrifying. It's a little bit more terrifying. Oh, show us how it's done. Oh. Max push.
Max push. Mush.
Ew.
Oh, I'm mushing.
The garden is so pretty. Oh. Cute.
I could retire here.
You could retire right now, to be honest. You've worked enough in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I cannot show you my pants because they're those samples. But
They look great.
they feel great. We're gonna have some breakfast. What are the options? Did they only give us one Nutrigrain?
I know.
Oh wait, they did tell us that. We've got an assortment of, what's it called? Cereal. And we're gonna go for a run. I've got 11 kilometers, Luke has 12. Mine's gonna still take longer because it's also an easy run. I think I'm gonna go with the Cocoa Pop.
Snap, crackle, pop.
I'll give you a snack crackle.
Yeah.
Snap, crackle, pop. Yeah. Alright. Why? It's good they left us a vacuum. Coming now. Can you hear them talking?
What did one lawyer say to the other lawyer?
She just got lawyered. What?
We are both lawyers.
I got a funny one, guys. About halfway. 5.4 kilometers. Yeah. Good job. It makes it look like it's actual wine now. That's Pepsi Max. We're not drinking that much wine.
The most powerful intervention that I've had on myself. But I know if I ever want to even come close, I need to love change, and I need to do lots of that for you to read and learn enough about this. I really.
Run 22 kilometers this week. Kilometer 1 done. 5 kilometers in, having my first gel now. Feeling pretty good. Like, how can you not feel good with this view? Insane. Right, 8 kilometers in. Look at that. Gorgeous. Right, we are 11 kilometers, 11.18 kilometers in. So we're halfway. Second gel. 15 kilometers in, 7 to go. Feeling pretty good. A little bit sore, but I haven't stopped yet, which I'm proud of. Stoked. Right, it's super windy. I'm 17.19 kilometers in. Gonna have my third and last gel. Oh, so windy. Alright, so I've just started my second ever half marathon. No stops at all. Hit a PB. Here was my time from March. It's now December. Almost done. Got 800 meters to go. Oh my god, that was actually the first run in a couple of weeks that I actually enjoyed. Like, maybe, dare I say, runner's high, and I feel good. I've recovered well. Okay. Ugh. Okay, wow. That was a great run. A grunt. So that was my long run of the week. I have only just like a shakeout run that I'll do, just a small recovery kind of run Sunday or Monday likely. I'll just have to see how I feel, because the next big thing is my half marathon, which is on Tuesday and it's currently Friday, and that is a trail half marathon. So I want to do another run before then because there's quite a bit of time, but also nothing strenuous at all because I've just done my long run. I've had a 58 kilometer week, just over that. Well, actually since Sunday to today, so 6 days, 38 kilometers. Oh no, 58 kilometers. So that's 6 days. In the last 6 days, including today's, I've done 58 kilometers. So my legs well and truly need the rest. But I do want to do like a little shakeout run before that half marathon. But guys, I'm so happy. I think I experienced runner's high in that. Like, it's more just like feeling proud of yourself that you've done the work, and the work is not over by any means, but like it's just one of those moments, one of those training runs where it just reminds you that the work you're doing is paying off. And so I'm very happy about that, and I just enjoyed it. I didn't stop at all, which it's not bad to stop. I'm allowed to. I usually do stop to take a gel. I've only taken one so far in my other long runs, just taken one in halfway point, but I wanted to try taking it sooner, and I think that did definitely also help sustaining energy. I was also so hungry. I did have a banana before I went, but it's only one banana, and I felt like super hungry like almost straight away. So I'm glad that I did start early at like 5k, and then I think 11k, and then 17k. I had the third one, and I tried different flavors. I'm not the biggest fan of the lemon lime one or whatever one that was, but the orange and the berry one I do like, of the winners. So I wear my own activewear label, so the Indefinable The Label shorts, the power shorts. This is from the first collection. The second collection has not launched yet, although I had the samples, I tried them, I ran with those samples Wednesday, and I did really like them in running. I have run in them before, but like an earlier sample, and they have changed slightly since, and they've just gotten better, as expected. And then the sports bra is also Indefinable The Label, but in the power sports bra, so it's like the matching set, but obviously this is the princess blue, this is the jet black color, and then this is just a random singlet. I think it's from Glassons. I don't know. I just like wearing a singlet for the long runs, especially if I'm wearing like the vest, because it is just a cheap vest. It's like soft, but it's not actually soft material, so after a while it's probably not going to be the best. And then I wore these on my head just in case, because I knew the sun was going to be rising and I'll have still like an hour in the sunlight, whatever, but it wasn't bright enough for that. And then I wear JBL headphones, like earphones, whatever, and a belt that's just from Amazon, but I just like have tied a knot in it, and I can't untie it now, which is okay, because it's just so it doesn't like get loose, because it was always loosening earlier, but now it stays tight. And then yeah, bring my phone and leave that in there. When I took my gels, because you saw I put them in my back, the first one I like could kind of still reach, because they hadn't all fallen down to the bottom, so I could kind of reach one and like scoop it out. It was hard. I thought I was gonna like cramp in my lat, but then for the last two I just actually took my jacket half off while I was running and got it out, and that was easy enough. I need to start stretching before I cramp up. I'm gonna take these off. And then yes, my shoes, love these shoes, have been my favorite shoes so far. These are the Asics Gel Nimbus 26, pretty sure. Yeah, Gel Nimbus 26. Luke has the exact same ones, just in a different colour. He loves them as well, which is just coincidence. But you know, your people wear the same shoes as you. I actually ran past Luke as well. I was just about to hit my half marathon, in which I hit a PB in, which is wild. I shaved almost, like just under 20 minutes off. I think 19 minutes, something like that. I'll put the things on the screen to compare. I could not do the math. I'll put it in ChatGPT to do. I can't be bothered. But yeah, I'm really stoked with that improvement. That was in March 19th or something. That was only like just after I hit my first 10k, and yeah, and then today was the longest run I've ever done. I hadn't run any more than the half marathon, and then since that half marathon I hadn't run any more than 15k for a while, and then I was doing 16 and then 18 and then I did 20 last Sunday, which I might have vlogged, I can't remember. But yeah, and then today 22. I'm just so happy. Like, it's just all coming together. But yeah, ran past Luke rather. Always give a slappy high five, sly five. Honestly, like I did get some pain, like, oh, ow. It's more just soreness when I was running, like almost the whole time when I would give it, you know, attention, it would be sore there on both sides. So I do definitely need to keep stretching there, and also just strengthen my ankles and the surrounding muscle groups. But I think I might try to do like the hot cold pools either today, probably today, or tomorrow. I'm thinking today though, because while I'm freshly sore. I'm so happy. This makes me so happy. I've been not feeling well. Like, I think I said this in my last vlog, that I've just had not been feeling well mentally. And I had been far better like as the days went on, because I knew it's just temporary emotions. It's also probably like heightened during that time of my cycle and everything. So naturally it got better, but also things like, there was problems obviously for me to feel those things. Like, I don't just feel sad every menstrual cycle, only if there's something there that I was avoiding feeling, that like it comes out more during that phase of my menstrual cycle. Like, when you're in that more sensitive state of your menstrual cycle, like that's when at least I can only speak for myself, that's when I will experience heightened emotions of whatever's already actually there. I won't necessarily, like sometimes I might, like if I'm paranoid or something, I might make up, it's not really making up scenarios, I'm not going to be crazy. Like, there's a misconception that like you make shit up and like you become a crazy woman. It's just emphasizing and potentially like feeding into some delusion of what insecurities could already be there. So like when I was with ex-partners in the past, I might get insecure for that one day and that one day only, but it would actually just be bringing up what I was insecure about in every day, like normally, but just could hide better. There was better distractions, and I genuinely thought it wasn't an issue of like I didn't trust them, but ultimately I didn't. And that's why when I was like sensitive enough for it to come up, it would come up in an intense way, enough for me to be like, oh no, I'm just crazy for today. But no, it's just I actually needed to address something within the relationship. That's interesting. That's not what I've been sad about though. That's just an example. That's not what I'm going through now. I think I even said in the last vlog, I actually don't really know why I was sad. I think I've just been hard on myself, and so then that negative energy of being hard on myself has been compounding and like overwhelming. And probably in a combination with like this time of year reflecting and just being hard on myself that I haven't made progress. So for today, like, although I need to also come to peace with the fact that it's okay to not make the progress that you wanted to, but also start to acknowledge more of the progress that I have made. So like this, and like I need to be proud of this stuff, and I really am. And today I let myself be proud because I let myself be in a good mood. So I let myself have a good run, and not be like, I just didn't let my experience be dragged down by past emotions and past fears. Ugh, super happy. Also, I did little braids. I have no idea what it looks like from the back. I don't know if I want to know. I might take a photo though, because they held in pretty well. And I want to do this for the half marathon next week, because I know that I will not want my hair in my way. And I think I'm happy with this. I need to get better at it and like do it tighter. Yeah. Ooh, cracked. A big focus from now for the next couple of days is recovery. So also like fueling up, not so much carb loading, just mostly maintaining, because like the day of I'll make sure to eat a bit more before the run, but it's also like it starts at night time anyway, so of course I will be. Plus I don't usually eat at night time, so most of my food I will have already eaten that day, and that'll act as my carb up without having done any exercise. And then during my exercise I'll bring gels, I'll probably bring like actual solid food as well. And lots of water, electrolytes and everything. Yeah, big focus is now recovery, lots of stretching. I'll do the ice, like hot cold pools, hopefully they're open, because it is also like the 27th of December, so it's that Christmas New Year's period. So I'll see what's open, but yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I might still vlog I'll still vlog some little bits of just, you know, the rest of my week, as this vlog is kind of also a bit more lifestyle and like the Christmas New Year's period, but my next vlog, I'm pretty sure my next vlog will be the actual half marathon vlog, which is super duper exciting. Today I'll be also spending a lot more time like editing the last one and uploading, so yeah, I hope you're enjoying this little series about my marathon prep, because I think we're now like 8 weeks out from marathon, or almost 8 weeks out, 9 or 8, I don't know, but very exciting. I'm feeling more and more like optimistic and like, oh yeah, I can do this, especially after today. Like I could have kept running today. I even kept running beyond the 20 kilometers. You know that I'm not keen to keep going when I want to stop it just like straight away as soon as I've done the kilometers most of the time. But today I was like, no, I want to hit 2222, so 22 kilometers and 220 meters, so it would be like 2222. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next vlog. Exciting!